Hello everybody, this is Dave, Video Games here playing Super Luigi. Nope, Super Mario Galaxy 2. And in today's episode, we'll be collecting every single green star, every single green star, Prince of Comet in World 4 this time. Same deal as all the other times, you got 7 galaxies to do, 18 green stars, and a lot of diverse environments to explore. First up is a supermassive galaxy. It's a go, Luigi. Alright, green star 1. Yep, everyone here is just as gigantic as I remember them. I remember being absolutely shocked the first time I came here. Thought that this big ass Luma. We're growing big here, watch out! Why is that so funny every time I see it? Okay, the green stars that are in Supermassive Galaxy, and by the way, it is just as easy to defeat these Goombas. There is no difficulty spike with the big enemies. Anyhow, the green stars at the beginning are really super easy to find. They're right at the beginning of the galaxy. The first 2 are in the introductory planets. Now this is actually the first green star right above us, and that is the hang on, and that's the second one right over there. It's so close, I can't believe it. The thing is, we need to execute a triple jump off the end of that coin so that we get to the green star. Okay, second tries the charm. And oh man! Okay, we missed it. Okay, I think we're just like ahead of it. I think we were just in front of the green star. What is the what is the match to get this thing? Okay, we need to be right in the middle in order to collect it. Ah, man. Alright, we're off by about an inch or 2. Hang on a second. We need a triple jump first on the block, then on the coin. Ah! Woohoo! Oh, man. That's one of the trickiest stars to get in this game. Where you can just see it, but you just can't collect it. But that is the first green star of the day. 175 green stars. Alright, 3 coins. Awesome. Alright, let's continue. We've got 2 more left to go. For this galaxy. Some of them are... Let's just see how this goes. There it is. Now, as you've seen, Green Star 2 is actually in a position that is much easier. Much easier to collect. We're gonna ignore the Goomba, he's fine. Yeah, he's chill, he's not gonna bother us. Drop out the coin, and then... Now, the game wants you to, go up to the block section, just wall jump, and then get the Green Star. But I find that much more riskier, so I'm just gonna do it like this. Whee! Wahoo! Yep. Just like that. Luigi wins by doing absolutely everything this time. Luigi knows all the workarounds, people. Okay, nice. So 176, and we've got a few more. We're collecting quite a bit of star bits this time for our first planet in the game. For the first planet in this episode, I mean. Now then, the third and final green star for this planet, for this galaxy, is kind of, it's a bit further away. It's not on this planet, But it's still extremely close and not at all close to the end of the galaxy. Not by a long shot. Might as well collect all the stuff as I can while I'm here. And watch the giant piranha plants pop out of the ground right there. Run fast, you mean jump fast, that's what you mean. Might as well do some wall jump action in between the swamps. Nice. Now the third... Oh no, I missed the checkpoint. Oh crap. Okay. I missed the checkpoint. Now, to do this is actually extreme... Yeah. To do this... Oh no, I touched the spin drill. Okay, now I've... Okay, yeah. You can't touch the spin drill to get this. You basically have to triple jump off the Koopa Troopa shell, in my experience. You have to do that in order to... Well, that's one heck of a first attempt. Okay, let's get the checkpoint and try again. Got the checkpoint flag. Now let's rock and roll. Okay, we need to execute this jump so precise. Yeah, jump over the spin drill when we see it. I mean, maybe you launch out of there when you kill the 3 Koopa Troopers. But I'm about to do this the complicated way. Hang on. Alright. Damn it! Alright, no. Okay, maybe. Let's see how this goes if there's no one... If there's no one around to... I mean, obviously I can't use the spin drill to like jump for the star, because the second I use the spin, I'm just gonna... Alright, so a triple jump. Okay, nah. I'm not gonna bounce on it. Yeah. I'm not gonna bounce on any Koopa Troopa. I just need to execute a triple jump in order to get the... Okay. Got a little space between me and the Koopa Troopa. And literally every time like the Koopa Troopa comes too close to you, you gotta just make your way around, jump over the spin drill. Alright, let's make another lap around this, around this hexagonal nut of a planet. Yes! Woohoo! And it's 2D, so that was a bit more simpler, but... God damn, that was tricky. I mean, not as tricky as some others, but... I haven't been here in a while. I literally thought that you had to jump on the shells to... as like extra distance, but nah, that's practically impossible here. Yeah, forgive me for that. But yes, we have now finished the Supermassive Galaxy. We can see the gold crown on it. Now then, we're gonna go ahead and do the Sweet Mystery Galaxy. Alright, Green Star 1, Luigi. Now, the green stars in Sweet Mystery are literally so... We can literally see the first one right there. They are literally so easy to collect. They're in very obvious locations in this world, which is pretty nice. Just, yeah, suck up the choppers while we're here. And also, speaking of Yoshi... And it's like, ooh. And, yeah, speaking of Yoshi, I mean, we just got the trailer for... The second trailer for the Super Mario Galaxy movie recently, featuring Yoshi as well. And they added the detail that he can eat absolutely anything. Contrary to the games where... I mean, the game implies that there are some limits to what Yoshi can eat, but in the movies, nah. Now screw it, he can eat literally absolutely everything. He is the Kirby of the Mario universe. And Luigi gets the... Alright, Luigi gets the first green star. Excellent, 178. And I've over 26. And one freaking coin. There's always like one coin every single time. And the second one is basically kind of the same deal, except you don't have to wait for the you don't have to wait for the bulb berry to. Yeah, you don't have to wait for that to. Yeah, you don't need to wait for the bulberry to like to flame out or anything, so that the so that the floor gets destroyed. You don't need to do that. Nah. It's pretty close, but nah, it's not like the same deal. But we do need the glowing Yoshi to like to go further though. I was almost about to die in Sweet Mystery Galaxy. Just priced past the common medal and super. Wow. If I mistimed that jump, I admit I was about to jump off Yoshi. I was about to take part in something so devious. Anyhow, it all succeeded in the end. All thanks to Yoshi. 179, the galaxy is complete. And yeah. And also just one more coin. Okay, that's 2 galaxies complete. And only 5 more to go in World 4. Next up is the Flipsville Galaxy. Okay, we can see the first green star over there, and the second one as well, just from flying here alone. Yeah, we can literally see the first 2 there. They're just like very hard to spot. But the first green star in this galaxy, just avoid the pop dozers. Those guys are fine. The first green star is on this very planet. We can hear the glistening of it right now. Ground pound through here. And right off to the side of this light blue wall over here, we see... Surprise! Whoa! I slid off the freaking wall! Anyway, here's a green star for you. And with that, we have now collected half of the green stars in the game. We've collected half of all the green stars. 60 green stars, only 60 more left to go. Got 180, mate. Wow, this might be one of the few rare occasions where we collect more coins than star bits. Okay, on to the other 2 green stars in Flipsville. Okay, the green star 2 is, if you didn't see it, it was, oh wait, no. It is, yeah. Oh my goodness. It is in the next planet right after this. I gotta say, I love what they did here when they designed the Flipsville Galaxy. Like, they made the 2 sides of it, like, kind of look like a modern suburban house. And they made it into, like, all the separate rooms. This is, like, I think this is, like, the basement, like, the boiler room or something. I don't know what I'm thinking of, but yeah. And, like, that's, like, the basement, except, like, the gravity goes upwards. This is one heck of a house. I would love to live here. No scary monsters up here. I'm safe for now. Ah, Luigi! I was just making sure we're all clear. You thought Luigi was a monster, mate. Ah! Sir, we spotted a monster over there! Oh no. Yes, that is indeed the mighty Queen Glamdosa, but we're not going to see her again. There's the second green star. Now this requires a very precise jump onto the rooftop. This is the second house we've gone to now. Okay, ooh. I went for the... No, I didn't want to get rid of the star. Oh, the star bit, okay. Okay, we don't need the life bar. It would be easier if we just like wall jumped off the sides of this house. There we go. Before we just went sliding down the roof. Okay, green star 2 and flips build. We've got 180. 5 star bits and 6 coins. Coins are very easy to come by in this galaxy. I don't know why. And they got one more, and that's very further along inside the depths of the galaxy. Okay, awesome. Now the third green star is very, very close to where the Glamdozer fight is. Which is why, yeah, now I just figured out why it's so easy to get coins here, because of the pup dozers. It is literally impossible to get star bits from these guys. And... just gotta make it past the first two houses and a few of the anti-gravity puzzles to get there. Let's get 3 more lives while we're at it. Whoa, whoa, whoa! And this is why they tell you always look both ways while you walk. Because, well, you never know. A dog taking form of a ball could roll right into you and just completely crush you. So always look both ways, kids. That is the lesson that I think this game is trying to teach us through this galaxy. Oh man, I only got 5 coins from that. Ah, that's fine. Oh, I think I like ground pounded it through too quickly. I just landed on the spikes. Hang on. Nice. Okay, the third and final green star to this galaxy is a very, very complicated one indeed. One that many people have died on before. At least on their first attempts. I'm not sure if you see it right here, but that is the location of the green star. It is practically impossible to get there with a triple jump or any kind of jump, since that will only get you like about halfway. Of course, the super launch star won't take you there, so you gotta ask, how on earth is this possible? Using the powers of anti-gravity, you see. And yeah, since we flipped, we can now... we're outside. Fall upwards into the... No! Into the star! I was about to say that. Okay, let's, Alright, let's do it. Let's try that again. What if we don't even need to ground pound through here? We could just... Yeah, we don't even need to ground pound at all. Wait, how far can we get just by doing this? Okay, that was only like one thing, but that was still just pretty cool. Okay, let's try it again. Now this time, we're gonna fall through like the southern part of this wall over here. Just gotta be careful. Now before, we fell to the right. Now we're gonna fall downwards, just like over here. Yeah! Second time's the charm. That's my bro Luigi. That's why he's a number one. No, Mario's a number one. I must have been mistaken. Alright, Green Star 3 in Flipsville Galaxy. Got 182. There's yet another galaxy ticked off the books there. We've got 3 done, and we've got 4 more left to go. Next one is kind of a simple one. This is Honey Hop Galaxy. Let's do this. I think I just found a green star. Yeah, I think I just found one of those babies. And, okay, time for B-Luigi action. And we found a Luigi ghost, so clearly we've been here as Luigi before. Now, the first green star is got to be somewhere close to the first planet. I have kind of forgotten the placement of the green stars in this particular planet for some reason. We don't hear any glistening of any green stars. I think it was a bit more further than this. We're literally just, yeah, we're speed running B-Luigi throughout this whole galaxy. Oh, yeah, now I know where it was. Okay. It's kind of in between the first and second planets. It's past the 2D area, but it's before the 3D area with the Honey Queen. Of course, avoid the Donkey Kong-esque bubble action that we got over there. First green star is, surprise, jump scare you right behind this balloon. And we see the second one, right there in the background. Okay, green star 1 in Honey Hop. Star bits, coins, not that much, but it was moderate. Okay, first green star. Now the second one, which as you can see, is right at the very end of this galaxy. Green star 2. Okay, let's continue. To the top of the mountain we go! We can see the green star. It is right on top of the horizon. Oh. I'm not going to touch the red balloon because that's where the first green star was. And checkpoint flag just for us. Just in case we, well, accidentally fall off or something like that. Okay, cool. And another life up. Good news is we don't need to worry about any of the silver stars. There's Honeybee just lazing off to the corner right over here. Silver stars. Not here. Okay, no, there's no silver... But there is literally a silver star right beneath your feet. And also a comet medal right over there. There is so many valuable stuff right over there, Honeybee. And you don't even know about it. Go on top of the flower. And... I think it's just one more vine swing all the way, yep, to the top of the Queen Bee's domain.
Goodness, always a pleasure to meet a new bee. I have a favor to ask. There is a terribly itchy spot on my back. Would you be so kind as to take a look at it?
How about you take a look at the shiny green thing that is clearly right in front of you? But no, all that matters is the itch on your back. That's reasonable. Okay, we need to climb up the Queen Bee's body. At the front. I climbed up the front of her. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Okay. Moving on. Is she okay, like, with Luigi clamping to the front of her like that? Especially to that one side of... Okay. Yeah, we got the green star. We got 184 stars as of right now. I can't believe we now have half of all the green stars in the entire game. I still can't believe that. Is amazing. We got, and we also got half of the green stars we need for this episode. We've got 3 more galaxies left to go. Next up is the Starshine Beach Galaxy. Okay, green star number 1. Okay, not gonna lie, the Starshine Beach Galaxy has some very, very relaxing music. I mean, of course, it is a beach environment, but this just hits different. Okay, we've got a lot of star bits. Go to the Pianta. When I woke up this morning, I saw these silver stars all over the islands. Listen, if this were like 24 episodes ago, I would actually care about the silver stars, but I am not, because today we were worrying about green stars. Not silver stars. It's the right shape, but the wrong color that we're, yeah, we're going for green this time. Now then, for the first green star, okay, there's obviously a green star right over there, and another green star right over there as well. First, I'm gonna do something about Lakitu, because he's just getting in my way this whole time. And now then, woo! This makes the trip much easier. If I take the blimp fruit and just land it on top of this tree. Oh, wait, I can still get this with Yoshi. Oh, damn. That was much different to the way I did it last time. I don't know exactly how I did it, but I know it involved a lot of backflipping. Okay, green star 1 in Starshine Beach. I'm sad to say that is the simplest star that you get in Starshine Beach, because the other two involve a lot of very, very convoluted, just very precise jumping. That's very frustrating, but we'll get these two out of the way. Green star number 2. Yeah, we can see green star 2 right to the left, right by this cup over here. That right over there is the second green star. That right over there is what we are going for. Swim through the water dome. This is perfect. That water dome right over there is perfect for swimming. There's no enemies in the way. It's just fish there. That's just so beautiful. Unlike here, you've got crabbers everywhere. I mean, yeah, it's ginormous, but at what cost? Now then, the simplest way to get there is obviously with the dash. And as Dash Yoshi, you can literally jump on anything, including water. Now then, what the? Oh man. So yeah, you cannot get this with Yoshi in tow. It is practically impossible. So you need to do a backflip off of Yoshi to get the green star. Now we're going to need a little bit of distance so that we can actually see where the green star actually is. And sometimes you do a very far off backflip towards the other area. Avoiding enemies like skeeters and you should be good. I think this took like 10 tries last time I did it. Yes! Whoa! That spin jump, and alright, that was just at the last second, man. Green Star 2 in Starshine Beach Galaxy. Got more star bits as well. Now, I wish I could say that the third star bit is just a bit easier, but it is not. It is almost twice. It is almost twice as frustrating as the second one, the one we just caught. Because I don't know what it is about the third and final one. Oh no, I didn't want to activate the ghost. I didn't want to activate the ghost data. I'm just going to go back to the world map. And yeah, just jump right back in. Yeah, we'll get to do Chomp Works right after this. And there's Green Star number 3. Okay, there's the clouds right on top of there. Now, I did use Luigi to, like, to do the final mission of this game. Because, yeah, the third Green Star takes place in the final mission where the Cloud Flower now shows up. And also the, yeah, the Chuckster Piantas are now here from Mario Sunshine. Those gave me a lot of anxiety, like several years ago when I played this on 3D All-Stars. And that is the... I can't really explain how to get it right now, because it's a bit complicated to explain at this very moment. But, oh, let's just get all these right over here. Can I just flip the camera upwards? Can I, well, anyhow, my point is, you see that little dome right over there, to the side over here, that little sphere? The green star is right on top of that, and the only way to get there, is with the cloud flower. I think the Chuckster. Phew! Oh yeah, but that doesn't really do anything, cause yeah, that doesn't really do much because we don't even have the leverage required to go up there, I think. It just like chucks you like up high to show you like this is where like the cloud flower is, I think. And the other way to get a cloud flower is, if you remember, we hit a switch up to the top of the cup right here on the top of this building. Make sure you get here the right way so that the camera knows where you're going. Because this has happened to me before. I ended there like a specific way where the camera was facing an opposite way and the camera was like very screwed up at that time. Just make sure like when you go in that tunnel, like the camera is, you make sure the camera is following you. Okay, the cloud flower is over there. We're gonna take the express route down. Woo! That's my boy Luigi. And there's Cloud Luigi. Now you might be asking, how on earth are we gonna get from here to here if you're Cloud Luigi, you can't touch the water? Well, the simple answer is, of course, these little leaf boats to the side here. I think this may be like the first time I made like very good use of these. But maybe I did this like last time as well, but who knows. Now then, this is a very, very unstable piece of machinery. I'm talking about this ball right over here. Yeah! For some reason... Okay, now we're gonna walk all the way back. For some reason... That should be one of the easiest things in this game, but for some reason, that becomes like one of the hardest things ever to control. I get the cloud flower again. Okay, cool. And it's like walk all the way back. Because when you're in Leaf Boat, but this is like the first difficulty spike. Sometimes the game, when you're like glitching through the leaf boat, it thinks like you want to jump like right on the spot, and it just makes you jump in like the water right away. Yeah, you see that like that. We did a very like minuscule jump. Okay. Then you're gonna want to like aim it right up to the center. Do a backflip. There we go. I'm just very relieved we got that. That is... Yeah, that's the... I think that's the hardest of the hard when it comes to World 4. We'll definitely be fine from here on out. Okay, that's Green Star 3. And Starshine Beach is finally complete. We've got 187 power stars as well. Next up, Chomp Works Galaxy! Okay, green star locations. The green star on... They're kind of moderate difficulty in order to get, but... Yeah, these are actually pretty simple. The first one is on this very planet right over here. We can see the green star off to the right, where on the path the chomps are taking. Oh, okay. Whenever you see a chomp, do a backflip over it, and if you want, you can do like a spin jump over it as well. Just be careful, if you hit a chomp, it will knock you to the side, and you will die. Yes! But for Luigi, it is impossible for him to die. He wins by doing absolutely nothing, cliche. Sure, he's a very he's a very scared individual, but he is also brave when it counts. And Luigi will never, ever stop. So that is the first green star. I think we got that in like the first 30 seconds. Yeah, that we came there. Okay, so that one is definitely very simple. It's the other two that are a bit further ahead, but pretty simple to get nonetheless. Coin over there. And as usual, we'll jump up this, up this railing over here. Knock the lever over. Slide down this hill right over here. Try not to let the Octoombas bother you as the chomp. Yep, justice is served. This guy deserved to get squashed, honestly. Okay, second green star is... Okay, second green star is... Yeah, right beyond this area. Nothing to be seen over here. Ah, yes! And we can see the second green star right over there. Can we flip the camera upwards so we can show where it is? Can we... No, apparently not. But my point is, it is... Yes, it is actually possible to get here. It is on the rooftop of this very building right over here. And... might as well catch a one-up mushroom while I'm at it. Easiest way to get there is doing a wall jump up here, lashing to the side of it, and running all the way across this orange rooftop. You might think that that silver starboard pattern was chain jump, which it was. A little lot like Pac-Man though, but it was definitely a chain jump. And to the far side of the roof, there is the second green star. Green Star 2! When Chomp Works Galaxy! We now have 3,000 and... We now have over 3,000 star bits. That's possibly the most we have accumulated yet in this game, because all our star bits, all of them went towards the Hungry Lumas. So this is actually a record for us at this moment. And then we were just left with like scraps afterwards. Alright, Green Star 3. I think got 3 more green stars left to go. This is amazing. Ah, yes. We're in the second mission of the Chomp Works Galaxy, where Spring Luigi comes into action. Did we even show Spring Luigi yet? I don't think we did. No. Big bounce upwards. And of course checkpoint flag. And of course we run into this very, either fearless or just stupid Gizmo. Bring it on! Give me your worst! You know what? He's fearless. I absolutely love this energy. Let's make it over these chomps, because if you knock into them, you will surely be forced to suffer the lava. And... Oh! Yes! 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 Okay, we survived. We survived the big boys. We survived the big chomp. It's the little ones. It's this road right over here that requires a bit more precision. Because, in case you haven't noticed, as the spring, you make quite big leaps throughout this whole place. There's the main power start. There's the green one, right to the side of this drill rooftop. I like how this particular planet is kind of shaped like a rocket ship, but there's like drills, like drill-like patterns all over this place. I really like that actually. Like it's like this entire like galaxy is like based on like an industrial workplace in Bowser's domain, like sort of thing. I absolutely love how like industrial this whole place looks. And right to the side of this like right drill over here, there's the third green star, Luigi. Let's rack him up. Alright, awesome. Green Star 3 in Tropic Galaxy. We got 190! 190 power stars overall. We're so close to 200. That is 6 galaxies done. We got one more, just one more left to go, people. One more left to go, and that is Bowser's Gravity Gauntlet. Let's go! Star 1. There's a green star. Ah, okay, we just missed it. But it is very, very close to the beginning area. I gotta say, this is gonna be one of my most favorite, like, Bowser levels in a Mario game. I love, most of all, how it takes use of, like, the gravity mechanic. It kind of, like, makes it take place on, like, this gigantic, like, lava cube. That is a pretty good detail. Now for this particular green star, I recommend that you get the life up, because you're gonna have to take advantage of the burning your ass in lava mechanic to get some momentum to make it on top of the spire right over here. Because if you miss it, well, all you get is your ass on fire and no star. Yep, just get some momentum, jump up to the first green star on the spire to the left there. And there's one more green star for us. Oh, for the gravity gauntlets. 4 star bits and 1 coin. You know, that is pretty reasonable considering how like early we just jumped into this. And we got one more left to go for today's episode. Now the second green star on the other hand, around the dry bones, this one is actually quite a bit more further ahead. Like inside the, well, we have to make our way through the entire castle in order to get the second one. With the lava bubble. Yeah, this was beyond genius design for this entire place. And I love how you go from 3D, how Galaxy takes advantage of this. You go from 3D, and then it immediately transitions into a 2D level. I don't think a lot of 3D Mario games... I mean, obviously, like, yeah, Mario Odyssey, of course, that takes advantage of, like, the 2D mechanic through, like, the 8-bits, through like, the 8-bit walls and stuff. But what if it was like 3D yet 2D? That's what the Mario Galaxy games have accomplished. This is the reason why the Mario Galaxy games are considered some of the best video games of all time. This is, yeah. Just like with like changed mechanics, yet it's the same mechanics like this. And also its wide cast of like new enemies and like brand new boss fights as well. Just taking the Mario Brothers on an intergalactic adventure, basically. And there, alright. You gotta make sure to do this that you don't hit this question mark block, otherwise you will lose all your leverage into getting this. Do a backflip on top of this. And there we go. Just hit our cap on the bottom of that green star. Green Star 2 in Bowser's Gravity Gauntlet. And that about does it for today's episode. 3,100 star bits and over 1,700 coins. And that does it for today's episode. We've collected every single green star in World 4. There were a lot of tragedies, but there were a lot of laughs as well. Let's go back to Mario. Like, with every world that we do, we transition between Mario and Luigi. In the next episode of Super Mario Galaxy 2, next time, we are going to be collecting every green star within World 5. Thank you all so much for watching today's episode of Super Mario Galaxy 2. I hope you all enjoyed watching. If you liked today's episode, please make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. And well, to everyone out there, happy gaming everyone.